TV.
Yeah, we're in the camera.
I see. Clever.
Welcome to our actual studio. This is the 5th episode, I guess.
Number 5.
I actually lost an episode, so we can say this is episode 2.
Big number 5.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Twitch kind of deletes it after a while. I thought I could download it.
There's got to be a way to save it.
No, there is a way. I just didn't do it before I deleted it, so I lost that episode.
Oh, and it doesn't save to your computer?
No.
Gotta find a way to back these up.
Yeah, I've downloaded the last 2 recent ones. So I have to download them each time, I guess. I don't know Twitch. Somebody tell me. Write me a stern email about it, please. Alright. I'm still working on this page. With jack shit. Pulling out a turd table.
The turd table.
Yeah.
It's so graphic.
Really nice.
It's so gross.
It is. I want people to be disgusted as they look at it.
He's like shitting out his sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a hose. It's like a
He
hose.
shit out a nicer music setup than most people have.
What's your color scheme for the turd table gonna be?
Oh, just the worst shades of brown. Just like the sloppiest, most diarrhea, like in between diarrhea and like solid turd, you get that like toxic primordial sludge.
Quality content.
Yeah, exactly. It's a shit job,
content.
but somebody's gotta do it. What's Pecky working on?
Working on music for school.
Like composition?
Yeah,
Like the composition?
You could say that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you a composition major?
Yes.
Would you say that?
I would say that. It's pretty good.
What are the classes you're taking?
Well,
What are the rules for this stream? Sorry.
I'm taking history, which is my favorite class.
Oh.
It's all about the instructor.
Okay. That's usually how it was when I was in university. It's like, this is a really boring topic, but the professor can talk for hours, and you can tell they're like passionate. So
Yeah, and they're like
okay,
specialized.
this makes me like listening to it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't really like history in high school.
Yeah.
By history, I guess with a more tuned stream of like what I like to hear about, like music. When
Yeah.
it's spoken in historical terms, I like it a lot.
Okay.
Music
I can
history is
get with
It's
that.
super
Music
interesting.
history is crazy interesting.
Hey, I wonder if this is actually picking up my voice now that thing's like up there.
I want
Well, I want to know.
Oh my god.
I'll just assume it's coming through.
Just keep doing that. And it will.
Yeah. Just believe. Alright. Jordan, what are you doing?
I'm working on a reference sketch for a painting I want to do.
A reference
I wanna-
sketch.
Yeah,
I like
want
it.
to
I like
include Lady Justice in the painting.
Yeah.
But never drawn her before, so I'm just trying to draw different angles and the statues and stuff.
Okay.
Statues.
You should show the camera later.
Yeah, when I actually have something worth showing, I'll
For sure.
hold it up.
They're expecting it now.
Well,
Yeah. You owe them your life. No, not yet.
I accept.
And Gray, what dank memes are you looking at?
Oh, the dankest.
Yes.
As usual. I only settle for the dank. They have to be the dankest memes. Or no memes. I don't want no mild memes.
No mild memes.
Just the dank shit. Just the dank memes. The dankest.
Dank
the
memes
dank
can't
memes.
melt steel beams.
I
I follow that group on Facebook.
That's a
Pretty
great. I
good.
follow just because of the names.
Yeah.
That's the best.
The memes are subpar, but
I just don't go on Facebook anymore.
how do you really rate a meme?
Oh,
You
well,
can definitely.
I guess
do
you
that.
can, yeah. There's some shitty memes. It's like, no, this doesn't quite add up. There's no punchline.
You gotta get those gourmet memes. Some gourmet A+ content.
Agreed. Okay.
Like, if you get, I'll give your meme page a bad review on Yelp.
Yeah.
I give Bardock Obama
Bardock.
3 stars because like it's got some dank memes, but they could be danker.
Bardock Obama.
That's another meme page.
That's great.
I think that was a shout out.
Yeah, shout out Bardock.
Yeah, shout out Rainbow Chicken memes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Always good.
Yeah. You guys get free publicity for now.
Just keep talking about birds and it'll always be funny.
What?
Did you not know that channel, the Rainbow Chicken memes?
No, I've
It's
never
just
heard
all
of that.
memes
Actually.
surrounded around birds, like pet birds.
I know there's like what is the mallard one? The duck?
Actual rice mallard.
Yeah, that's
What
it.
is this? 2004.
Yes, exactly. Have you heard about the latest meme? Actual advice mallard? No, but there was like another one that was like anti-joke chicken or something.
I
I'm
feel
trying to think
like
of all
you just like took
poultry-related
that and
memes.
based your life around it.
Yeah, pretty much. Just the anti-everything. So we have a comic and a mixtape coming out.
Real soon.
Pecky, tell the fine folks at home what it's all about.
It's all about a scattered time in all of our lives.
Yeah.
That was-
And the last studio we were in. That's what it's about.
We were.
Oh, you're saying the
definitely-
mixtape's about that?
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah.
What are we talking
I
about?
thought you meant like everything we're doing. It's like,
Everything
it's a
we're
little vague, but
Well, we're young adults, so
Yeah.
generally we're pretty scattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Concurred.
What we're doing is just entirely scattered.
just try to put a
Yeah,
bunch of
but I
shit
think,
together and put it out there.
Pecky, I think you bring up an excellent point there that like the spirit of our mixtape is definitely represents a time for all of us when we were in like massive transition.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fun fact.
yeah.
It was a massive transition.
It was a tool shed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
We-
best of
yeah,
all
we-
real shits.
We give our album a 3 out of 5 for dank memeness. No, not even. I give it like a 0. There's no memes.
No, there's
There's
not.
no memes.
Not
I would give
even
it a
one
bad
meme.
Yelp meme review. Our album.
It's true.
Well, we kind of dropped the ball with the memes here.
You live and learn.
We put memes on an album.
I don't know.
People do it well.
Everything Drake says seems to be a meme now.
Yeah,
Like,
you just have to become a meme
you
yourself.
do, yeah. Like Fantano or
You Lil Pump.
Lil Pump. That's
Yeah.
true. Everybody's just meme rappers now. Like,
What's Fantano's like sidekick?
oh,
Yeah.
what?
Cal.
Cal, that's it, Cal.
Have you heard the Calasic? Well, what is it called again? He has a
Like
whole
song,
album
Yeah.
out.
He's been downplaying him a lot. Like a
Yeah.
couple years ago, he kind of got sick
So
of doing
good.
him. I think.
It's pretty great. Like there's actually a lot of effort in it being funny too.
Cal Kucheska album.
It's so funny. Seriously, crap.
Meme albums. That Rich Chiga, formerly Rich Chiga, now
Rich
now
Brian.
Rich Brian. I listened to his new album today, and I had pretty high hopes for it because he's like in '88 Rising. He's like the one they've kind of been playing up, you know.
Mm.
He got some good meme reviews back when he had that the fanny pack video.
Yeah, I remember
some
that.
Some good meme reviews there.
Yeah. He's got
And,
Joji on his new album, right?
The Joji song was my least favorite one.
I haven't listened to it. But
It's because, and when I looked it up, Joji doesn't have production credits on it. So, like,
oh.
I don't know. He's not good at. I felt like he kind of dropped the ball at singing over something he didn't help produce.
I see.
But there's these two. He did a performance on. What's that guy? Bad late night show.
All of them.
Carpool karaoke.
Oh,
Jimmy
Cor-
Kimmel?
No,
Jimmy
no,
Kimmel's
Jack
actually
Corden. What's his
Corden.
name?
Yeah, he did a performance on Corden.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and that's what made me listen to the album because I didn't realize it was out. And that performance is super good.
Nice.
And the album itself, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And when I found out he produced most of the tracks himself, he really did one. And the
Sorry, Rich Brian. Whatever.
Brian, he produced it. And the lyric videos they have on YouTube,
Yeah.
it's like the camera's kind of like it is in this room, our camera right now. Like it's kind of in the top corner of a room that's just like a storage room. Like if there's just a bunch of shit laying around in boxes.
Yeah.
And then like it's dark and there's a projector on one wall that's projecting onto the wall, and it's just projecting the lyrics.
Huh.
But it's like going at a weird tempo. It's cool. It's a good, unique little lyric video.
Nice.
It's pretty good album. Pretty good album. Overall,
What would you give it out of 10?
like 3 dank memes out of 5 dank memes.
Oh,
'Cause
perfect.
there are some dank meme songs. You would expect that from Rich Brian. At least a dank meme or two in there.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord, yeah.
So good. Oh, where the F did I put the eraser? Oh, there.
Man, I wonder what that banging is.
We're at our studio, and it's shared. It's
Just
shared.
confirming people.
Just they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's shared. And they're
We're
putting it in a
actually
new
in a
room or
slaughterhouse.
something. And it's a slaughterhouse out back. Yeah, that's the other business here.
Slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
I did not sign up for this.
Slaughterhouse.
This is new information.
Yeah, I don't want
I didn't sign up
Eminem
for
being
this.
here and, like, fucking
What?
Royce the 5'9", I don't need them
Wait, what?
running around hitting walls and
This,
shit.
I did not
like-
sign up for that.
Yeah.
I did not sign up for Slaughterhouse.
Yeah. Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse 5, that's a good book.
That is a good book.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know.
I forgot a book was called that, but it was a good book.
The German is Schlachterhaus 5.
Foof. That's a great word. Foof. So fluffy.
Yeah, it is fun.
The Super Bowl. There's already a few Super Bowl memes rolling around.
Yeah, of course.
And so the one I keep seeing
I
is
guess
so
I
I guess he had I didn't watch it, but I guess Justin Timberlake like put Prince on a big background.
Yeah, he
thing.
did, and he
Oh.
played on a piano.
Yeah, and so there's memes going around now where they're replacing that photo of Prince with funny stuff. Like right
Oh.
here, it's the Dave Chappelle being Prince instead.
Yeah.
And on one I saw it was Barb from Stranger Things, and they were like the real tribute we needed.
Peggy and I were actually talking about that, and I was saying that the thing that makes me saddest about the hologram of Prince being used in the Super Bowl is that it takes the opportunity away from an actual living artist. Like, if we
I
just
don't know
keep
if- it
hanging
wasn't
on
like-
to the artists who...
That was rumored. It didn't happen.
Oh, it didn't happen?
No, it wasn't actual
It
hologram.
was rumored.
It was like a big screen
Okay.
behind him, but
If it's a
it's-
true
I
thing,
mean,
I guess
but-
that's
yeah.
But that still brings like a good thing to bring up.
But I mean, it was only a portion
Really?
of.
It makes me think we're in like one of those cyberpunk worlds, you know,
It's
where
just
they,
a
like,
Timberlake.
You mean a dystopian future?
Yes.
High school prepared
which is
us.
actually like current time. Sorry.
Yeah,
Great.
dystopian
Totally
present.
I was just gonna say it's Justin Timberlake performing too. Take all the credit away from him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's so odd.
Like half the performance, most of it could have been a Prince hologram, and I wouldn't feel bad for Justin
No.
in the limelight.
Justin Timberlake, he sang for like 10 minutes. Oh no, sorry, not 10. 10% of the song. Like he did like a medley of like most of his music, but he was like always dancing and didn't even have the mic to his mouth. Really, it's like what? What is going on? It's like we're in a world where we just accept that people will lip sync now.
Yeah, man of the woods. He doesn't know about this microphone
Supply
stuff. He's just a man of the
eyes.
woods.
I wanted him to play Supply so bad because that song is awful,
Oh,
and
that
I thought that
single-
would be hilarious. in the
That upset
Super
me
Bowl.
when that single came out.
Yeah.
It was just awful. I just lost all faith in the album.
Yeah,
And Future Sex Love Sounds is one of the best albums ever made.
yeah, it's
Now
great.
he's man of the woods.
Peggy, can I check your eraser?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, pardon me.
Oh,
It's kind of like a dumb title too.
Man of the woods. Well, like how? Yeah, it is. It's
I don't even know, man.
it just immediately makes me think of like lumberjacks.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like if this
Well, apparently
album
there's
sounds
a-
like lumberjacks, it might be up there.
There is a new music video out that I haven't watched yet, but I saw him as a lumberjack and a bunch of other wood. Like it's just him in this
Lumberjack.
woods.
That's
Is
so
he from
random.
Canada?
Oh yeah, don't you know? He was hanging out with Bon Iver weekend.
Isn't that how Dexter ends? He just moves to Canada. and
Yeah, he
becomes
becomes a lumberjack.
That's what
Yes.
happens?
Yeah, I never.
Everyone's fantasy game.
No, it was like notoriously a terrible ending. Apparently,
I
so.
didn't get to the ending.
Me
I just
neither.
Heard of it. Gets to the end and just becomes a lumberjack in Canada.
How frequently do you guys actually make it to the ending of a series that you're binging?
Usually,
Yeah.
I need to get to the ending. Like even if I'm not liking it anymore, if I'm like 70% of the way through, then I
Yeah.
have to get to the ending.
For sure.
Unless there's like 2 years between seasons, and for some reason I just can't start the second season.
episodes.
Yeah.
Obviously, because you weren't that into it.
No, sometimes I'm super into it, but it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'll watch that tomorrow. And then tomorrow is like 4 years later.
Yeah, you just keep
and now
pushing
they're on
it.
season 8. And it's like, oh, well, now we gotta wait for a day for me to be hungover. And this is the last resort.
I'm saving like South Park in its entirety for like 3 months when I'm bedridden, and I'm just gonna watch all the South Park.
Oh my
All the
gosh.
South Park.
South Park's like,
That's
That'd be
gonna
so
alienate
great.
me. You're
I heard
like,
I heard South Park did a good season where it had like a interconnecting story because you know every every
I had a good season where it like followed a plot line.
yeah no exactly but South Park doesn't do that though. That's the
Yeah,
thing. So I was like, what? Apparently it's good, but
yeah, I don't really
I don't watch
South
that
Park much.
no, me neither.
I just don't have a TV, so
Yeah, that's when I watched it when I had like what was that channel?
comedy channel.
Comedy channel, yeah.
I only watch it like when I'm with people watching it.
Yeah.
And the episodes that are like good, like really good, are really good. Like, the Game of Thrones one was really good, and like the nipple rubbing TV companies were really good.
Or the like World of Warcraft episode.
Or the one where like they go into that really huge pile of gayness to like stop the future from being shitty.
Oh yeah.
They're like they think that's the answer.
They
but
have
then-
a
and then
big
they go into
orgy.
They go and they do the real answer, which
They
is
do
like farming,
burger.
and they become green, and they all go vegan, and they make the world a better place, and they all look at each other, and they're like, wait, this sucks. Back to the pile, and they just go back to being in a big gay orgy. Like, there's some episodes that are great, but like,
Yeah.
most of the time, it's just, I don't know, I can take it or leave it. It's just super crude.
Yeah.
Every time I watch it, it makes me laugh. I think it's just specific humor is like
It's just a bit much.
I like it. I understand.
It's just a bit much.
It is. It's really intense.
It's not South Park.
It's been around for so
I
long.
like that. I do like that the first season is like cardboard cutouts.
Yeah.
I like that fact. That's cool.
It's crazy how fast they can make an episode now. Like
Yeah, I like that.
they could do it like in a week or less.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's
For
wild.
you know what's crazy for the like you know when they're like every time there's an election and then they
They don't
like
know who's gonna win. So
yeah
they-
exactly so
yeah.
they make an episode in a night so
Yeah,
it's-
to make the jokes.
yeah and apparently they did one and they thought Hillary was gonna win but then Trump became president and like oh fuck so they had to redo an episode and like got no sleep but to do a whole animated episode of something is like
And
wow
Yeah.
like
that must be a pretty huge theme.
like write it and
or
like
just very
yeah.
talented.
that's why some episodes probably like seem off and some are more on the ball. I don't know. It's a cool way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Can we see if people are watching us right now? Like, does it say how many people are watching?
I can tell you, Becky, it's 0. I don't
I'm
even
so
need to
curious.
look. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, all you listeners out there,
Yeah,
we love you.
yeah. Hi, everybody. Hey, 0. What do you know?
Oh, sweet.
Really,
That's exactly what I expected.
I
it
got
really
the
takes
plan.
the edge off.
I'll get watched when it's out.
Yeah.
I noticed we still get views that way, but
It's still archived. It's
that
so
too.
good.
Like so, eventually when it's like episode 200, people will be like, "Oh, okay, I'll go back." And whoever you are, you have a lot of time on your hands, future person.
Yeah, it sounds like you're the old man who
I'm-
accidentally
I've been-
discovered what Twitch streams are.
Exactly. And eventually, when we do take calls, I want you to call in and tell me you watched it all. All
Call
two,
Yeah, that would be sweet.
200. Yeah, get like Skype calls,
Oh, nice.
talk to random people, and we gotta figure out how to do like live music streaming too.
What do you mean?
Like we can stream us making a beat like live.
Well, I mean, I suppose we could just use a different mic. That one that wouldn't like blow if we,
Well, we just-
had the speakers playing.
Yeah, all we need is
Yeah,
all
yeah,
we need
it
is to
shouldn't be
make
too
it so
hard.
that we can run Ableton through the speakers, but then also through that program he's using, so that they're not hearing what we're making through the
Oh,
microphone.
gotcha.
They're hearing what we're making through direct input from the interface.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
like,
there
can you
has to
do
be a way to
multiple?
do it.
Yeah. Do you have
Oh, wait,
multiple
no.
inputs?
If we got
Yeah.
what's it called?
There's multiple inputs.
Soundfly. We
Oh,
could just
so-
make
yeah.
Ableton.
Soundflower.
Yeah, sound what?
Flower.
Soundflower. We just make Ableton. We take Soundflower and make it taking Ableton and putting it into this. Then bam.
Yeah, totally. Shout
Well,
out.
that-
Shout
that-
out.
Shout
to
out.
Sunflower.
Oh, that's exactly what we need to do that exact thing, and it'd be fine.
It's an
I mean,
amazing program.
That microphone there, I have that plugged in and turned on like most of the time I'm in here, and so like, and it never feedbacks. I mean, I've never faced it with speakers, but why would I do that? So it's never feedback, so it's like totally would work.
Total. Yeah, Zach, you should get that like ASAP. You listening?
I heard all that stuff about streaming. I don't know how interesting. I don't know how interesting that was for you guys, but we'll do that. It's gonna happen.
Zach, how do I on the Instagram story? I don't even think you're gonna know how to do this. Make it so they swipe up and go to a website.
Yeah, that's a new. It's in the updates. It's like where you put your sticker. Apparently, like that section. I think.
I updated that pretty recently.
I thought so
can't
too.
find it
I
yet.
can't get mine to like put the poll thing where you
Oh,
can.
I can do the
I don't know,
polls.
but my phone's not even that old. I don't know why it won't update it. Like it's stupid.
Because all of our technology is made to quickly decay.
Just well spoken. True, though.
By the way, speaking
What
of
is
which,
that
I
called
have
again?
questions.
That's called planned obsolescence.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Called being a fatalist. Look it up. It's a thing, asshole.
Speaking of which, I have a question. What iOS are like most current iPhones on?
No idea.
Oh,
Like
okay.
10x maybe.
Fuck.
I mean, I
I'm
know.
like
I know.
7.2.
Number 10 is out. The iPhone 10 is out, so I assume that would have come with iOS 10.
My Instagram is still in chronological.
Damn.
Yeah, no. I
That's
was
the
saying
best
that's
shit,
a-
though.
Yeah, I was saying that's such a
I
perk now.
fucking- The new
algorithm.
algorithm is so stupid. Like, it's like only gonna show your pictures at first to 10% of your followers, and then after that, it'll like if it gets attention, then
Yeah.
it'll.
I kind of don't understand the like logic behind that. If you just show everyone everything, then
Yeah.
like Instagram
they-
would be able to account for people who are interested in things they didn't think they were interested in.
Well, they want people to follow. They want their consumer to follow as many people as possible. So if they follow like 1,000 people and it's always chronological, it's just like they'll never get to
Also,
like,
think
some
But
people.
like, there's also the fact that like on like my Instagram, there's pages that I don't follow specifically because I'll see them
yeah,
less. Because
exactly.
the thing is that 10% is give or take. Like the thing is like if you interact with someone enough,
I think it's too.
you're gonna
yeah.
show up on your page a lot on your
Exactly.
home screen, and so you doing that is gonna make them go over 10%. But possibly, I mean, 10% of their following seeing them. But the
Mhm.
thing is sometimes I get like, I see someone's post like 4 days after they posted it, and it's like the first post on my feed. It's like this is stupid. But
Yeah.
then so there's some people I don't follow because if I like them enough, they keep showing up on my explore page all the
Mhm.
time because Instagram's like, follow them already.
Yeah.
You've liked so many, so they always
Yeah.
show up. And I feel like if I follow them, I'll see them less.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like I use Instagram a little bit differently because I hardly ever follow anyone, and like part of what I like about it is just going through Explore and like never knowing what I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I mean, I use this explore way more. Yeah.
I generally don't. I don't know.
I like to
why.
like actually click on the hashtags and look at what's
Yeah.
on the
Man,
hashtags.
there's so many different ways to use Instagram.
Oh yes.
No
Man.
shouts out to Instagram.
Yeah. You guys are the best. Like that is to me that's my favorite social media.
It's the
Right?
best one. It's the best
But
one.
it's just like why? I don't know. I get it. You gotta keep moving forward, but I don't know. I think they're fucking with a good thing.
I'm kind of contemplating getting rid of Instagram because I just feel like I'm less productive. Like it sucks away so much of my time. But then again, there's
Yeah.
of course that argument that like
That's what
I'm,
social
like,
media does.
independent artist. Like
That's true, but also like
It's sort of just what the game
it's
is.
just
Yeah.
also it's just like also like what it's sucking away your time, but what will anything you do sucks away your time.
yeah, but I just don't think that like scrolling through pictures is a really productive use of time. And I mean, like I'm Instagramming instead of cooking or crocheting or learning a new skill.
I mean, I guess so, but I mean, it's like half the time I'm not using Instagram. I'm either making music, which I would do anyway, or like consuming some other form of media, whether it's like a book or it's like a movie or a TV show. it's like, what's the difference really between any form of media and Instagram? But if you're gonna be like, if you're looking at Instagram instead of like learning how to play the piano, it's like, okay, then stop.
Well, and that's what I mean, is like, I want to learn how to play the piano, so maybe I should just delete Instagram so that I can make time for that instead of being like complacent in my social media addiction.
Yeah, okay. It's an addiction.
It is an addiction.
It is.
And to be honest, I feel like I just attacked your addiction, and you like reacted defensively.
Oh no, they can be an addiction.
It definitely is. It's just like
I would say
exactly
it is.
what it does to your brain. Just
It's probably like if you look at the brain like chemicals going, it's like similar to some drug. You know, the
yeah.
study finds this is like it like elevates the parts of your brain that cocaine does. You know, shit like that. They're
Yeah,
always,
we were.
It's dopamine.
Yeah, we
true.
were just hearing about that today. Like even like the ringtone or like the beep that
Yeah.
your phone gets from Facebook or whatever other form of contact. It's like a dopamine rush. Like you even hearing that.
Well, and the way
So
that
a lot
it,
of things though.
Yeah.
but like it's very specific.
but the
Apparently.
reason that it's a dopamine rush is because our brain loves information, and like we love rapidly feeling connected and more
Yeah.
knowledgeable. And every time you read a new fact, every time somebody updates their status, every time you see a new picture, you feel more knowledgeable. But in reality, like, how useful is that information?
It might be very useful.
Occasionally. And that's the argument too. A lot of people who, this was in the video we were watching, a lot of people who are social media advocates are like, okay, well, what if there's a natural disaster going on in the world? Like, you immediately learn about it through social media. But how many people are actually doing something about it instead of just talking about it?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Slacktivism.
guess, but the
That
thing
was
is like, okay, take like places that need to be evacuated. I mean, like, how many people would have heard in Florida that they needed to get the fuck out of Florida through social media, you know? And so it's like, that's, I mean, all we can really do is be like, hey, people in Florida, watch out, you know, and that's taking action.
But I think that things like that have existed for a really long time. Like, it used to be phone trees. And I'm sure that, like, I don't know, soccer teams and stuff still have phone trees, where it's like, okay, if the game is cancelled, you call one person, and then that person calls one person, and that person calls one person. And there's always going to be a way to disseminate information.
But those people definitely got groups on Facebook by now.
Yeah.
Call trees? Those do not exist anymore. Maybe like an old grandma book club.
Oh, my boss called me a dinosaur one time. Well, because I baked muffins and took them to a meeting, and she laughed and she's like, "I feel like you're a dinosaur. Like, nobody has time to do that anymore."
Dinosaur.
That's the opposite of a dinosaur.
Ain't nobody got
That's
time.
like
Just take the damn muffins and shut up. Margaret. The hell? I don't know. I just made that person up. Margaret. Please don't watch this, Margaret. Margaret. Thatcher.
Thatcher. Yeah,
Thatcher.
I like social media. I like dank memes.
I like
Yeah.
memes too.
Dank memes are our artistic renaissance.
Moral of the story.
Memes are art. In the future, in art and history class, they'll be talking about fucking like Rembrandt and Picasso, and then they'll be talking about
Faulkner.
dank memes. Then they'll get to this era, and they'll be like, okay, and then art turned into dank memes.
They got Kanye West,
And
and
they're
then
gonna be remembered. Like, memes will be historical. I guarantee it.
I
They're-
don't think
it
you're
already
wrong.
is.
I don't think you're wrong. Memes and art and like politics, of course, now are always going to be tied.
I don't see anything wrong with social media at all.
I see.
When people
I
tell me
see.
downsides, and I just don't see the downside. If I was going to learn piano, I'm sure I would learn piano regardless if I have. I know everyone's different and everyone reacts to things differently.
Okay.
But I just don't.
I
get
have
any of the
I have a argument with that, which like aligns with you. Like, it should be treated like anything else. I feel like if you're wasting a lot of your time like reading a book instead of doing what you need to do, then that's like just as bad. You know, it's like escaping.
I've heard
So
some.
people are using it as a means of escape really easily.
Yeah, I've heard some productivity. Like people be like, there's a point where you try to be so productive that you're not productive. You know. It's probably why a lot of like, I don't know, really smart people's houses are dirty as fuck or messy. Cause we don't have time to clean.
What
Wow.
Moral of the story.
You think I got time for that? Because I don't.
I'm not cleaning. Sorry, Jordan, were you gonna say something? Something
Yeah.
more meaningful to this conversation?
Well, okay. I was really quick to say one of the issues, but I'm gonna say it's not so much an issue. It's just it's changing the way we think. Is that because of social media and because of the way that kids are influenced by screen time and social media now, a lot of children are not learning social skills. They don't know how to interact with somebody not through a screen. And this has been a major trend that has been studied in child development and psychology and sociology. And although, like, I can't say that's a bad thing because it just means it's going to change our society. But, and who knows what it's going to change it into. Change is inevitable. But it's going to make it drastically, I think, more difficult to cooperate as a people.
I mean, it would just change the nature of our cooperation.
That's true.
But think about it like this. Like, okay, you've been talking to somebody online for a really long time and you haven't met them. And then you finally meet up in person. Like, you guys know how awkward that feels, right?
Oh, yeah.
That would be that all the time, every single meeting.
Yeah. It would just change. In an episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee that I watched just earlier today, Jerry Seinfeld brings up a point when talking to, I think it was Trevor Noah. He says, the whole human experience in existence has just been us trying to figure out how to do everything in our underwear at home.
Yes.
And the thing is there will be a day maybe where we won't have to have that interaction, where
so
you're meeting someone offline for the first time.
But don't you think that's going to deprive the human experience?
Maybe it's going to make it better.
It'll just make it different.
The thing is it will be, it's not going to be better or worse, but it's happening, is the thing. And so it's like, I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to cling to this. When I'm still alive and everyone's living inside computers, I'm diving into that computer. I don't want to be that crotchety old person that's just like, I don't get cell phones. I don't get living your entire life inside a computer literally as a vegetable.
Happen to you.
Definitely. Things are going to fall out of our grasp.
And I just gotta say it, like, we're probably living a simulation anyways.
Yeah. I mean, okay, interacting though, you still
You
should.
could very well be right.
You should still be able to do basic human interaction. And I mean,
For sure, and that's not happening. And, like, there's a really great documentary about it, and they interview a whole bunch of kids who they're right now currently probably, like, 13. But they're probably, like, 7 to 10 when the documentary is filmed. And some of them were like, yeah, I don't really have any friends that I, like, play with at school or anything. And it's okay, but, like, I feel kind of lonely sometimes. But maybe one day I'll learn, like, how to, like, interact with people. And these young kids are literally saying this.
yeah, like 7 years old's a little weird, I guess.
And that's what's happening because the kids spend so much time on screen time.
They have so many kids I see with iPads now and shit. It's like, wow. To have that in my hand when I was, if I had that in my hand as a kid, oh my god.
Even as a toddler, I see toddlers.
Oh
using
yeah,
those
and they
too,
use them
but
like for nursery rhyme stuff and
Yeah.
like videos.
also-
And
It's awesome. It's gonna make them so much smarter than us.
It's
Hope-
true. They'll be
yeah.
much more tech savvy than us.
At
is the
least,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, which is a big part.
the problem
I
is
also feel
they're
that-
just losing socialness.
Socialness, but that's
Oh yeah,
I feel like
emotional
that-
intelligence. might
that
be
comes
different.
down to
And we just had that debate.
parenting a bit, though. I think.
Oh,
too,
for sure, yeah.
Because I mean, if your kid isn't getting enough social interaction, force them to take a dance class.
But
You know, then
kids,
they're having to have social interaction.
but the issues are that, like, adults succumb to their social media addiction too, so they don't pay attention to their kids. They're always on their phones.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
And,
that's
like,
again.
every single kid that I know that I work with knows the kind of phone that their parent has.
Coming into that though too is that's
Very
again
interesting.
that's again not the technology's fault. That is bad parenting. If you succumb to alcoholism, you don't blame the alcohol. You blame the parent for becoming a drunk when they have a kid to look after. I mean, I'm not saying
But-
alcohol's good, but I'm not saying that it's 100% the alcohol's fault. So that's not a.
Oh, okay.
It's not a
Well,
negative to social media if a parent is ignoring their kid because they're using fucking Facebook.
You're right. It's just, like, technology is a tool, and you can't necessarily blame the tool, but in that sense, it's kind of like talking about gun control. Like, no, you can't blame the gun, but you can still take guns away from people so that they don't fucking shoot people.
Yeah, but I mean, social media's not shooting people in the face. We're getting more into like cheeseburgers here. Should we outlaw McDonald's because people are getting fat and people are feeding their children it? Like, it's not McDonald's fault they're supplying a product.
Well, I think that is pretty much the entire premise of the, like, McDonald's society. McDonald's a business.
I apologize for the loud sounds.
Contractors.
Hold up. 1 sec. Wait, one more. Wait. No.
Let's play Guess What Noise That Is. What do you think they're doing?
Ooh.
Rolling
Folks at
around.
home.
It kind of feels like they're dropping
I don't know.
a bunch of like metal pipes.
No.
It
If
sounds
you
like a
think
dolly.
they're dragging a fridge across an old wooden floor, vote now.
Yeah. Write in the comments, please, live. What you feel it is?
Okay, here are the standings of the arbitrary voting system.
Yeah.
Most of you said hot dog cart.
One of you.
Sorry,
Yeah, exactly. One of you said body.
Ding ding ding.
Ding ding ding. Please come to the police station to collect your prize. Yeah. Are you done your homework yet?
So I'm
Oh.
done. I'm gonna be done my homework probably on Tuesday night.
Oh,
But
That
like,
sounds about right.
it's like Sunday. You're close.
Yeah, hard working boy.
sometimes.
Well, I mean, you're smoking weed in the studio, writing music, so
Yeah,
working hard or hardly working.
it's working out. That's really what's going on. I have had a few mistakes happen.
Does it feel like work though, or are you having fun?
It's like tracing, like a picture
Sounds
that's
fun.
already there. Yeah, because all of it's done. It's just I need to put it onto here now.
Can I build a light box?
Light box?
Yeah.
Can be twin tracer.
No, it'll be different proportions.
Whatever, I'm gonna build a light box.
I like your table. It's just like a
Thanks.
shelf on a synth stand.
It's a really
Keyboard
nice table, especially when you turn it around. You can like work on your own shit and still face the room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
It's-
It works out quite well.
It does. Just don't put weight on the wrong side.
What do you mean?
It's pretty.
Oh, okay, never mind. We're
I
good.
understand what you mean.
Yeah, I could flip it if it was going off.
Shut
Push up! Compose this. And I hand you like an actual piece of sheet music. No, I'm serious. Can you please compose this? So,
Alright, you guys want to see what I'm working out?
all right,
I got
you gotta bring that up to the fine audience. Yeah, I know. It's disorienting.
So, that's my shit.
Oh yeah,
That
she,
was my
she looks
boss.
great standing on my head there. That was really good actually, though.
Thanks. Gotta
Proportions. Got a nice what?
Gotta draw some hands.
Oh, hands. Okay, hands suck.
Jazz hands.
People are trying to see me draw these hands earlier. Look at these mockeries of nature I just have for the moment. I usually go back like near the end and fix all the hands.
When I was younger, I spent a lot of time drawing hands because everyone said the hands were tough. I find now that it's just the key is
Fuck
like
that, dude.
not too much detail.
Just enough detail.
Mm-hmm.
Hands.
I think I fucked this. Like move this somehow. Oh fuck.
You know how there's jazz hands? Do you think there's like funk hands? Or like R&B hands.
No way. What?
Like other.
No way.
I think there's EDM hands.
I can
EDM
definitely.
fist.
All right. Well, I apologize. For
Yeah,
some reason,
but
this is
kinda.
off.
There are totally like rap hands and
Yeah, I do
Like-
imagine things. Yeah.
rap hands has a lot to do with fingers. Pecky
Clustered
and
fingers.
Yeah, just like pointing.
yeah,
I don't know. I'm no
that's definitely
MC.
part of the art.
I'm definitely no MC.
The pointing. Your raps were great. Your pointing needs a
Whatever.
bit of your rap fingers need a little bit of work.
Your
Okay.
pointing was on point.
Like in the video in Brockhampton's video
So
for
bad.
Sweet, I think that Matt Champion has really good hand gestures.
You just like Matt Champion.
I do.
His hand gestures could be shitty and you'd still like him.
He's got good facial expression.
You guys say Matt
Nice.
Champion?
Yeah.
Is it a Mike Champion?
It's Matt.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck if I know.
But,
I don't know.
That being said, I do watch for that. More live than anything else though.
What can I do?
Hand gestures.
Yeah.
You gotta have that body language.
Could we make music right now?
Body language.
We were
Um,
just discussing how difficult.
That would be. We go with, yeah.
No, we just need SoundCloud.
Right. Or sunflower. Don't do
Sunflower.
it.
Sunflower.
We just need SoundCloud.
Zach looks pretty heavily engaged.
We can. I think we should just, if we're gonna do that, turn this off,
Oh,
or end this one, this stream. But
How long was your?
we're at 41
first two
minutes.
Streams?
If you'd like
About
our
an
stream
hour.
to stop, vote now.
Yeah.
It stops right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They,
You like your computer like catches on fire.
they voted a long time ago, before we even asked. Please stop.
They actually attacked us.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Sound flutter.
Alright, so actually.
I mean, I keep on doing.
Are you gonna be
Oh,
doing it till Tuesday night?
Yeah, man.
No, I mean, like if I actually
Well,
responsibly
let the
give
people
time.
down.
I'm streaming it. 48-hour stream, longer than that. 72-hour stream.
Of you just doing homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Holy guac. That'd be nice. Just kidding. I fucking hate it.
Just kidding. I hate guacamole.
No, I really, really like it.
Me too.
Everyone loves guacamole.
What are you talking about? How could you say that?
How could you do
There's
this?
some people who don't like guacamole. Especially birds. They're not even allowed to have it.
They don't even. What? Really?
Ours, at least, right?
Where they killed them?
Yeah, avocado is poisonous to parrots.
Isn't it for
What?
Isn't it poisonous to like other pet animals too, like
That's
or
weird.
domesticated animals, like a dog or a cat? I
don't
think not
know.
I know dogs can't eat grapes.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Or chocolate.
If you
Yeah, chocolate.
Chocolate.
That's an oddly known, commonly
Yeah,
known
for sure.
chocolate one.
Yeah. I'm just letting the viewers know.
yeah, if you are
General
watching at
dog
home
tips.
and you have any doubts about whether or not your pet can eat something, you should probably look it up. We live in the age of the internet, so get on that.
Man, I'm so lazy. I'm too lazy to even Google things. Like, I ask people, I'm like, just get back to me on this. I don't feel like Googling.
That's
It's too much
easily the
effort.
laziest thing
I know.
I've ever heard.
I was just, like, the first two streams, I'm like, is this a stalagmite or a stalactite? Please tell me in the comments. I could Google this, but I'm not going to.
Oh, I think a stalagmite is the one that pokes upwards.
Okay, because I said the one on the roof is stalactite.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's right.
Yeah, stalactite is hanging.
Alright.
Yeah, I think I remembered it because of the T. And
Weeks
the-
later,
like, it's
this
like
has been
hanging.
solved.
Wait, you think a T is hanging?
Yeah, like let's say the top of the T is like a roof.
What about what about all the letters like lowercase y and lowercase g and lowercase j that are like actually hanging?
Well, those don't get a chance in this scenario. You've had that before, where you just like make an arbitrary definition for a word that you need to remember.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
find like a weird symbol, a symbolic thing, or whatever.
That's a great tool for memory.
I remember that because of this thing that has nothing to do with that.
What? Oh, I thought you were
Yes.
talking. I thought you were talking about an example.
No.
Yeah, that's actually a type of memory. If your brain forms a strong association with something that even to nobody else would, they would consider that connected, then you're most likely to remember it. For example, I think it's called flashbulb memory. Is like when major events happen. You pretty much always remember where you were because of the like strong emotion that event incited.
Like everyone knew where they were at 9/11.
Exactly.
There's that
And
Portlandia
that's
skit
so.
where
That is a
they're
crazy
having
thing.
group sex and somehow they get on that topic. And Fred Armisen's like,
What?
oh shit, I can't remember where I was at 9/11. And it gets really awkward and everyone's like offended. And then they have group sex and they finish. And he's like, oh, I was at the coffee shop.
It doesn't sound like he was at the coffee shop.
He just remembers later.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is such a weird phenomenon. Like,
Phenomenal.
that's
Phenomenal.
a cool word. Like
Phenomenal.
my oldest friend. You're the
Phenomenal. Okay. Go on. Talk about the phenomenal.
You're like
Phenomenal.
literally embodying your animation right now.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Hey,
Yeah?
did I ever give you back your eraser?
No.
Salt.
It's from a community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rita.
Compliment and an insult put together.
Oh, that's a sick drawing.
That is.
Holy fuck, that's so
Oh,
nice.
this is a different page. I just need the colors.
It's got some chin shadows.
Yeah, it's like a statue.
Chinchillas.
Yeah, I used a reference.
Chinchillas.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, I'm done.
It looks like one specific statue, or.
Is Lady Justice.
Yes.
Ah, yes, Lady Justice.
Yeah, she's gonna be holding a scale.
As she does,
Zach's little ex-wife.
as is tradition. She's holding the scale.
What are you implying?
Ah, yes. The equilibrium.
Do you guys want to smoke more weed?
Yeah, sure.
No.
Zach, can you...
We don't do that.
Ever?
Stop.
Ever.
No, the other day we're in my house and like we're chilling and writing the comments.
Oh, here we
We
go.
were some beers in and we were a couple beers in, and a couple pipes in.
This is
I
terrible.
think we ended up streaming that night.
Yeah, we did.
And I'm just doing something on my computer, editing the video for Pulse, and I just hear like a lighter flick, and I look over and Zach's just like toking the pipe in my bed. And
I
I'm
totally did, like, didn't even think.
like,
I
I'm
was-
like, yo, what are you doing? And right when I say that, he's like, oh shit, and he like puts his hand over his mouth and doesn't breathe out. And I'm like,
I'm
might as
cutting
well
all
breathe
this.
out. We already did it.
I went to the window,
That's so good.
but not close enough. Anyways,
So funny.
Yeah, well...
I'm cutting all that shit when I edit
You just
this.
went blank.
I mean, let's be real.
No.
You're not gonna edit this.
I'm not. That's what's Enjoy the story.
You just love how you just held your breath. That was your first bit.
Yeah.
So, like, we're mid-20s in Vancouver, right?
It's true.
We're in Vancouver.
Everyone and their grandma's done it. And with their grandma.
That would be pretty great.
I've heard so many stories of people be like, yeah, I was smoking with my grandma. It's like, what? My grandparents, like, love that shit.
Actually, a friend
Smoke
just
your
recently
grandma.
told me a grandma smoking weed story.
Grandmas love that shit. They
My
got
grandma, she's really straight.
they got arthritis and shit. They need some good shit.
Actually,
Oh
I
my
actually
god.
Like
made
arthritis.
weed brownies for my grandfather because he was having like chronic pain and like serious insomnia. I was like, listen, granddad, these are really, really light and like I promise it's just a delicious brownie and it'll help you sleep and you'll feel so much better. And then he gave them to one of his friends who was like a chronic weed smoker, but now he uses at least THC self, and it's in like this. It's homemade in this big like peanut butter jar, and it's just like leafy and like
Oh, man.
super unrefined.
Yeah. Anyways, we're about like 50 minutes. Do you guys want to end off.
Yeah, let's end this so I can smoke some weed.
Anyways, our website's coming out February 9th.
9th?
Rain Cloud Online.
Okay, don't
Yeah.
don't listen to the Black. No, actually,
What?
listen to the Black Panther soundtrack, and then listen to our album, and then come back and tell us which one was better.
Oh man.
They're on the same day.
Let's see, 4 white people came on the album. And
We gotta.
or the greatest like rapper and all these other really good musicians.
Yeah, our album is named White Panther. Check it out.
Please no. Okay, I'm ending this. Good night.
No, it's okay.
How did you-
Just don't make a
How do you like us so far?
Fail so horribly.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Hi-
It's fine.
Anyways,
it's not called
We're
that.
gonna be.
It's called Hours because we're.
It is called. It's called Hours.
It's called Hours.
How do you like us so far? All right. Peace out. Bye. February 9th.